everybody, welcome back. So this is going to be a two-part video. In this video I'm going to show you how to prep your floor, your cement floor. This could also work for like a plywooded floor, something that has sheeting on it or anything like that as well. There may be a few variations, but the majority of it's going to work. So what we're trying to do is we're going to prep the floor. We're going to clean it good. We are going to fill any holes, do anything that we need to do to it. And then it's going to get a glue for adhesive or glue down tile. So that's what we're going to do in this video. The second part of the video will be once the glue dries. It will be the laying of the carpet tiles itself, how you go about doing that. So for part one, what we're going to need either a scraper, or we'll need a razor blade scraper, like a little floor scraper. We'll need a cat's paw or pry bar, broom, dustpan, and garbage bag. We'll also need a vacuum of any kind. It could be a household vacuum, it could be a shop vac. For this video, I'm going to use a household one just to show you guys that it does work. So I'm going to use a household vacuum. Other than that, the only things we'll need is a trowel and our adhesive for our glue down tile. But I'll get to what kind of adhesive you use and the notch trowel here in just a minute. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take our scrapers, and we've already pulled up all the old carpet and carpet padding. And I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but all these little zigzags, that was adhesive that was put on before, so the old carpet padding could stick to the concrete. So I've already gone through the major middle section of the whole floor with my scrapers. There's nothing there, there's no humps, there's nothing in it. So we're good there. So now all we need to do is we got to take it around though, and we got to clean up all the glue that may be remaining around the rest of it. So I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and scrape, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, so there you have it. That's step one, scraping all the adhesive or paint or anything like that that might hump up your floor at all. Now, these two are going to go away. Next up, your cat's paw or your pry bar. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to go around the edges, because on here before was a tack strip. So I've already pulled the tack strip, obviously pulled the carpet and everything, but occasionally there's those hidden nails that maybe the tack strip popped up and left a nail behind. So I did see one over here behind me when I was going around scraping. But for good practice, we're just going to go around really quick, just double check, make sure nothing's in your way, because it's just more of a pain when you got to stop what you're doing when it comes time to put down the adhesive and go grab your other tools and come back and do it again. So let's just do it right now. Double check here. There's that culprit. Got them. Oh, Another guy. Got it. Another guy. All right, guys, so for this part, I'm going to be doing the sweeping and the vacuuming. Now, I told you guys I was going to use a regular household vacuum to show you that it works. You don't have to have a shop vac all the time. This would work with shop vac. It would be perfectly fine. It might suck a little bit more. I mean, as far as the sucking power of the shop vac compared to a household vacuum, but if you don't have one, it's okay. This will work. So, I'm gonna go around, I'll sweep, I'll come back through, I'll vacuum. If there's anything that I missed, as far as scraping, stuff like that, I will get that in this step. So, I'm gonna get to it, and I'll just do a quick time lapse of this. I don't wanna bore you guys with cleaning this, and we'll get on to the next step. All right, everybody, now that we have finished vacuuming and sweeping and cleaning the floor, making sure there's nothing left on it, now it's going to be time to go ahead and glue. So, what I told you you were going to need was a trowel. So, this one is a, let's see, it is a 16th inch, I'd say it's a notch trowel, it's not a V-notch. But you can go ahead and use either kind. Also depends on the glue. Look at the glue that you got and look at what the carpet or whatever you're going to be gluing down. Look and see what that requires. So for our carpet tiles and for the glue that we picked out, it is a 16th inch trowel, and that's what we have here. So once you're using the trowel, you want to start farthest side away from the door and work your way towards the door, because you want to work your way out of the room. You do not want to start by the door, trap yourself in a corner, and then have to walk through all your glue to get out. So, that's what you're going to do. You're also, when you're holding on to your trowel, and you're obviously moving your glue around, you're going to spread it as thin as possible. So you're not going to have your trowel like this. You're not going to go straight up and down. You are going to have it more at probably like a 45 degree. And that's how you're going to want to spread your glue. Back and forth. So you're going to go make big sweeping motions. The bigger movements you can make, the better. It covers more ground, you get done quicker, and it spreads the glue more evenly. That's the main one. You spread the glue evenly as best as possible. So when you get to the edges, obviously that's going to be a little harder. What I like to do, and what I will show you, is I like to spread my glue out. I like to make a nice little mess of glue, we'll call it, all over the floor where I'm starting, like my path. And from there, I'll take my trowel and I'll go ahead and I'll get the glue and I'll work my way around a spot on the corners, all the way around on the edges, and then I'll start moving it around in the field, because that goes a lot faster. It's the corners that slow you down and the edges. So you want to get those first, then you don't mess it up or mess up your field work once you go to do the edges, if you decide to do that last. That's where it might mess you up. So that's the trowel. Our glue it's a Roberts 6700 indoor-outdoor carpet adhesive. There is a reason why we decided to go with this actual one, because we are doing this in a basement. concrete floor, right? So this is ideal for basements. It is excellent where there is, let's see, moisture resistance. I mean, it's excellent at resisting moisture, which that is what you could encounter in your basement. You never know. You never know if it's dry, damp, however it is in a basement. They all vary. So, safer doing it this way than your regular just adhesive. I think this was only like $5 more. So I want to say it was like $40 instead of $35 at my local store. And that is for a 4-gallon tub. Obviously we're not going to use 4 gallons for here, but we're doing this carpet throughout this house. So we have multiple of these. This is just some that's left over in it. It should be enough to do this room. If I happen to run out, I will open up a new tub and start from there. So instead of me boring you by showing you exactly how I glue it again, I'll just throw up this quick time lapse and we'll go from there. After the video's over, after the time lapse is over, the video will be over. That will be part 1 of my 2-part series. We'll be done with. I'll get back with you tomorrow. We'll let the glue dry overnight, just because we don't have to get the carpet down tonight. You want the glue to dry. I'll show you what that looks like in the morning, what it looks like dry. You'll see what it looks like wet through the time lapse. It would also work for you to do like air movers or any fans, anything like that. This doesn't have a terrible smell to it, but it does have some odor, so be cautious of that. The homeowners are actually away, so we're lucky there. I'll get this going, and I'll catch you guys in the morning.